So now we live in 3 places. We live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Somebody said we need music. I ain't playing no music today. I'm only going to be on here for a few seconds, right? And then I'm taking the call. But I want to go over this with y'all, right? Y'all know I made the live yesterday, and I was just talking about how it's important for those of y'all who don't know the importance of therapy. You don't understand when you're sick mentally that you should go get that shit fixed. Like, it's not something that's being said in the urban community, maybe in your community, maybe you weren't raised to where this is an important thing, right? So, I make it my business to speak on it. So now I want to tell y'all this, right? And if you in my Feminine Figures group on Facebook, please pay attention to when I say this so you can understand moving forward to what not to post. But some of y'all, the way that you know that you need to work on your communicating skills, your ability to be able to socialize, your understanding of multiple perspectives, is that you often gravitate towards stirring the pot, creating controversy, choosing drama. Like, and for women, this kind of stuff block your ability to just be feminine. That's why I mentioned my Feminine Figures group. So in Facebook, I got this group called Feminine Figures. The idea is to have women together exchanging, recipes and regimens on how to just bring out their soft side. Just be a woman. Stop with this overly assertive, aggressive in areas when you don't need to be, or at times when it's not called for. But back to what I was just saying, a lot of y'all don't realize, if you're trying to diagnose rather my perspective or my mindset or something in my mental is broken, consider how much you stir the pot. Consider how much you create controversy. Consider how much you post stuff that you know is going to create controversy. Consider how much you get in conversations and you drive it towards being a debate or disagree. You ever had a conversation with somebody and it seems like their main goal, their main aim is to actually disagree with whatever the other person's saying, even if it makes sense? Sometimes it's exactly what I be explaining to y'all on some of these lives, where people come on and you can tell they got issues within them because stuff that's just plain and simple common sense, they will find a way to disagree with it because they're choosing chaos. Like, it's in you to where your mind is broken because your ass just keep picking things that push you to be something that you shouldn't. Stuff that drive you to not be at peace. Like, y'all choose this stuff. This is the number one way to tell if my shit broke upstairs or not. Y'all really got to hear me when I say this. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I don't give a fuck what you watching on. Some of y'all, you got to really be honest with yourself. I like to stir the pot. I like to create controversy. I will choose to make posts and statements that I know will upset somebody else. Y'all really got to be honest with yourselves. Some of y'all have made a lifestyle of this. It has become a habit. It has become to the point where people around you know that when you come, shit gonna get started. Some of y'all, that's y'all reputation. It's your character. It's in who you are. Like, your family members and relatives know, child, when she get here, some shit gonna be said. Girl, when Joe come around, he gonna start doing this. Yeah, y'all know, don't listen. Don't talk about this when she come around because it's going to turn into a thing. It is literally a part of y'all character. And if you can listen to what I'm saying and it relates to how you is, you need therapy. You need therapy. You need some sort of, let me go take a season and see about me. Let me go figure out what's going on with me. You need to change the people, the places, the things that's influencing your perspective. Y'all know I always talk about what you eat, and I'm not talking about just food. What you sit up and watch, what you sit around and listen to, the type of music, the type of conversations you entertain, the type of people you fucking on, the people you allow in your household, the family members that you sit up and talk to. All that stuff play a role in why you are the way that you are. Definitely. And y'all know, in my close friends on Instagram, I explain to y'all, it's some people, like one of the main seasons they be in that block their growth is CUU. A lot of y'all don't realize when you find people that often talk about how they don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, like stuff that you supposed to give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck what so-and-so think. Well, I don't give a damn what the job say. I don't give a fuck what them kids talking about. Well, I don't give a damn what my mama saying. It's like key people in their life, key places that they go, things that is actually relevant to them being better, they don't give a fuck about it. That's what you tell yourself to not change. That's what you tell yourself to not go work on you. That's the lie you tell yourself to make yourself feel all right about your fucked up ass ways. They do low-key care. Yes, they do. It just be some shit they say to make themselves feel better about their po-ass behavior. A lot of y'all, man, you enjoy stirring the pot. We can expect you to stir the pot. We can expect you to post things and talk about things and say things that have to do with you creating some sort of controversy. It definitely be lies. It definitely be hurt. Some people it be self-esteem issues. Some people, they don't have enough going on in their life. Some people, like, they were raised this way. You know, I say a lot of y'all ways and the stuff that you doing, the way that you think, it was taught to you. Conditioning be a motherfucker. It's one of the number one things most adults should spend some time educating themselves on. What you entertain will become you. What you watch will become you. What you sit up and just, keep repeating as far as involving yourself in, looking at, listening to, it will mold your thoughts. And your thoughts will become your actions. Your actions will become your habits. Your habits is your lifestyle. And some of y'all, bitch, you've made a lifestyle of choosing drama. Nigga, you made a lifestyle of stirring the pot. You made a lifestyle of choosing drama. Y'all have made it a thing to be angry, to be bothered, to want to get into it with somebody, to wish a bitch would. It's definitely an unhealthy obsession with obstacles. It's definitely like a space in your life where you're choosing for it to keep going downhill. I'm going to read y'all something because I know y'all don't be reading. So I will read y'all something in a book that I'm reading. If you're my close friends, all week you're going to keep getting titles of books that I read that influence the way that I think. So once you start to recognize that you are acting out of others' feelings and beliefs, you can change its energy by using quality questions, right? And I'm going to talk to y'all about this in my close friends. It's certain stuff that you can ask yourself to where it will help you realize I need to start changing what I'm eating, who I'm around, who I allow to speak on certain things in my life. Y'all know when I talk about this, I speak about boundaries. When you in a space where you allow anybody access to you, or you allow people, as soon as you like them or you feel like y'all can relate, you allow them to be able to speak on certain parts of your life that they shouldn't be able to. A lot of y'all, this is why you're easily bothered. This is why you're on the defense all the time. This is why you like to debate and argue about stuff, because of course you allow people access to parts of you that they shouldn't have access to, and it throws you off your peace. It throws you off of your zen. It throws you off of your ability to be able to just be okay and comfortable with you and move forward based on, I am not trying to stir up shit. I am trying to operate in solutions and overcome stuff that life is throwing at me based on my choices. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Hold on. It's always one or two on IG. And it's always a weird comment on Facebook. If you're trying to be my close friend, you got to go on my website with my label, lovedorsey100.com. You got to purchase $180 or more of merch in order to get into my close friends. That's what's going on right now as far as my close friends. I do have a Zoom tonight on communication and teamwork. A lot of us, you don't understand how to view things from the perspective of your teammates. So you're not a good team player. You're not a well-rounded person. And it starts with stuff like this. When you wake up and choose drama, you choose controversy, You always stirring the pot. You always looking to post or talk about something that's going to create arguments. You are not an asset on nobody's team, whether it's a relationship or a work situation or some sort of entrepreneurship shit you're trying to build, or even a friendship. A lot of y'all like to group up in cliques of niggas or girlfriends, and you try to go on trips or, create some type of boss mentality platform or some shit, and it don't work out because a lot of y'all are exactly what I'm describing right now. You be against the fucking team trying to say that you a team player. And see, one of the things that y'all got to understand, and I'm going to talk about this in my Zoom tonight, like, you can feel like you a team player, but if the people on your team don't feel like that, then bitch, you're not. It's just like when I be saying, when you think you helping somebody, but if they're not interpreting it as help, it ain't help. It don't matter how much you keep screaming out, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to look out for you. If the person don't feel like you're looking out for them, it don't matter what you think about it. It's how they're receiving it. A lot of y'all just go over y'all head. You just keep screaming what you trying to do or what you think you doing. That's not how life works. Y'all be in relationships. I am a good girlfriend. Well, he don't feel like that. So guess what? Just because you claiming it as that don't make it that. Some of y'all love, I'm a good nigga. I promise you I'm a good nigga. She don't feel like you a good nigga. And you her nigga. So in order for you to proclaim yourself as such in a relationship, there has to be an understanding with your partner about y'all roles, about what y'all doing, about what you bring to the table, about what you're good at. We're going to talk tonight about when it comes to communication and teamwork. One of the things that y'all don't understand is you have to understand your strengths and your weaknesses as a team player. A lot of y'all in relationships and being a part of a team or trying to turn your family unit into a pack and not operate off that herd mentality, like I be explaining, you got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Some of y'all, you never talk about your weaknesses. It's never a conversation about what you need to improve on. The people around you can never tell you what you're not good at. You're going to get mad. You're going to get upset. It's going to bother you. They walk on eggshells. Don't tell her about it. But she was doing it wrong. No, don't say nothing because I'm telling you, she going to get upset. It's going to start an argument. Just don't worry about it. You're not a good team player. You don't even have leader qualities. People can't speak to you about what you need to improve on. So you cannot lead. Real bosses, real leaders, they are evaluating self constantly. They understand reviews and constructive criticism. A lot of y'all, you just so bothered. Child, you can stir the pot with everybody else, but you can't take a bitch saying nothing about you. And you cannot call yourself an actual asset to a team if you never talk about what you need to work on. Some of y'all, you've been in relationships for years, and all you've been rambling on about is how the nigga need to fix X, Y, and Z. You don't need to fix nothing. You perfect. Ain't nothing you need to do different or better. Ain't nothing you need to work on or fix. Ain't nothing with your attitude or your management of emotions or how much you educating yourself or how well you're able to view things from multiple perspectives. Some of y'all kids feel this very way about y'all. It's no understanding with y'all as their parent. You can't tell mama nothing and y'all think this shit cute. Just do it your way. But your lifestyle is not reflective of a successful person. You don't come off as somebody that has created generational wealth for us as your kids, but you don't ever want to hear shit. Nobody can tell you when you wrong, you a lie, and if a bitch say you lying, you gonna beat their ass, or you would do some shit you don't got no business. You can never evaluate you. But you view yourself as a team player. Just because you proclaim yourself to be that, don't make you that. And it's funny, Tina, how people can say, because somebody commented on Facebook, people lie to themselves. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. We all have faults. Everybody know that. When you make that statement by itself, everybody be in agreement. But now when you make that statement and then come behind it with their faults, they don't want to talk about that. It has to be a but. We got to talk about other people. It can't be a let's just sit and figure out what the fuck you need to fix. Bitch don't be wanting to hear this. A lot of y'all, man, you really got to be real with yourself. You broken. You full of drama because your ass wake up and you choose to stir the pot. Your mindset and your perspectives on life is fucked up. So you always trying to create controversy. You always say stuff that's going to make people uneasy. You get a kick out of people being uncomfortable and in spaces where there is drama. That's a problem. I hope y'all really understand what I'm explaining. One of the number one issues with grown people and why they can't elevate, why we be procrastinating, why you won't educate yourself, it be because you're not being real with yourself about what you need to improve on. Everybody trying to pretend and dress up like everything is all right, and it don't be. So you never actually go work on and fix the stuff that is causing you to go in the direction of unsuccess, non-progression. Y'all know I talk about wet thoughts versus dry thoughts. Wet thoughts are thoughts that spark action in you. Most of the stuff that y'all think about all day be dry thoughts. Shit that don't push you to do nothing no different than what you've been doing. Which is why you don't see yourself elevating. Therapy is much needed for a lot of y'all. Taking the time out to get in a few of my Zooms to educate yourself on stuff like communication. Because I told y'all, communication is something that you become skilled at as you actually get more knowledgeable about communicating in different perspectives and cultural differences and how people from different backgrounds and have been through certain stuff communicate differently. Understanding verbal and nonverbal communication. Understanding that the way that you hear people and how you listen and how you speak to them changes based on what you've been through with them. A lot of this stuff is not stuff y'all polishing up y'all knowledge on. You just feel like, no, I did tell them. I do be communicating. I said what I said. No, I told them. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I don't care about that on Instagram. When I end the video, the comments gone. Should have been on Facebook typing that. You might have got more likes. Somebody said I get way more out of your lives than I do out of my community support specialist. It be like that. It definitely be like that. Therapy. And I tell y'all, this is the reason why, like, on a lot of my lives, I can overlook a lot of shit because I know what people speak on, what they be comment, what they type. It be a projection of they self, like how they feel about self. When you get into situations or even when you online and you look for the negativity and stuff, when you look for what's wrong, I told y'all yesterday, a lot of y'all go out and you can immediately point out what's wrong with somebody else's clothes, their face, their wigs, their outfits, their car, they, you know what I'm saying, just anything they got going on. It be a reflection of you being unhappy with self, because people who life is lit, they don't go into things with the intent to pick out negativity, drama, gossip. Some of y'all, you need to join my Zoom tonight. Text 678-965-0698. It really will help y'all. It will put y'all in a space where you really start to understand more why I am the way I am. Or hell, some of the people around you. Here is how I need to handle them. Here is how I should communicate with them. Because here is what they have going on within their inner self. I told y'all I'm going to eventually do a live on how to be a good friend. Because some of y'all don't realize in order to be somebody real friend, you have to be willing to allow them a chance to like go into a selfish season and work on the things that's going on within them. Some of y'all keep talking about what a bitch doing to y'all, but really the person in the space where they're not good with themselves, so they can't be good to you. If you look on my page on Instagram, it's in my bio, 678-965-0698. You can join the Zoom. It's on communication and teamwork tonight. And then y'all know on the 19th, I got the Zoom on entrepreneurship, money, marketing, all the shit you need to know as far as business and changing your mindset to multiple streams of income over just working one active stream of income. This shit be about self-educating as an adult. Erica, what's up? I see you on YouTube, boo. I'm just reading y'all comments. Somebody said, I learned more in that business Zoom than I had in my entire life. I definitely, when it comes to the Zoom What you say? Our people need this bad. 100%, babe. 100%. In the Zoom on money, marketing, business, entrepreneurship, all of that, I definitely give y'all the shit that it's like, it seems like it's purposely being left out when it comes to money. It's the same thing I'll be explaining to y'all about just working in general. Like, an active stream of income. Like y'all know, I made the post on my page where I posted one of my bank accounts and I explained to y'all, I created 5 streams of income and I live off of less than 50% of one of them. You have to switch your mindset. If you want to be successful, if you want to get to a point where by success, I mean, you are able to leverage your time and enjoy life from a space of, I don't have to get up and do anything I don't want to do once I line my life where I'm winning with my money. And this is the stuff that's not being told to y'all in high schools, colleges. They're not telling you that nobody gets wealthy off of an active stream of income where you go punch a clock and trade your time for money. It is about creating passive streams of income where money is flowing in and it's coming in more than what it costs you to live. Somebody said, man, I feel like I take 10 steps back in business every time. You need to get in my Zoom on the 19th. Text 678-965-0698. Get in my Zoom on June 19th. I'm telling you, the shit gonna help you. And then I have a Zoom on the 26th after that where I actually get into investing. We get into managing multiple streams of income, like just understanding how to build a real team around you when it comes to business. Text the number. They'll give you all the information. If you feel like you need a one-on-one call with me, text that same number. They'll get you booked, locked in. You can get a 30-minute, 15-minute, 1-hour FaceTime call, whatever you feel like you need to get your mind right. If you're my close friends on Instagram, you'll see me load up more titles to books also. And yes, I got another Zoom coming on management of emotions, and I'm rerunning the budgeting Zoom as well. Those are ones that it's always somebody that needs that shit, because it's stuff that's just not being taught. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.